Welcome back, friends, fellow meat enthusiasts, to the Steak Wolf channel. We're always trying to up our meat cutting and cooking game and sharing our findings with you. More and more households across the country are replacing steak night, you get down so, with pork chop night. It makes a lot of sense that they do that, given the economic times and situation. But pork chops get a little boring. So, have you ever tried a pork steak? Many of you have, many of you have not. I'm here to consider what's better, the pork steak or the pork chop. Let's find out. Of course, I recommend that you buy it in the cryovac whole piece to save yourself some money. Buy that boneless pork loin. That's going to be a lot cheaper than if you just buy boneless pork chop. Yes, there's an element of work involved, but if you get into this habit, you are going to save yourself some money, especially when you add it up over the year. Same thing with the pork butt. In this case, I just cut off the boneless side, which is really easy to identify. You see where the bone ends, you cut that off, and then you cut your pork steaks. They come out beautiful. It's a nice dinner. With that big piece, you could either put it in the crock pot, smoker, oven, anything, when you want to serve a bigger crowd or have leftovers or something like that, and make yourself some nice pulled pork. Really easy to do. If you're not interested in that and you want to see a video on how to efficiently bone out a pork butt, use the whole thing for country style ribs and steaks, you can check that out here. I recommend you guys get a food saver, so this lasts in your freezer longer anytime you process your own meat at home, and also a good set of knives. You could get away with a good set of kitchen knives if you maintain them, but if you need a link in the description to what I use, that'll be easy enough to provide. Maintain your knives. When you sharpen them, when you hone them, it should not sound like a sword fight. It should sing to you, very gently. Keeping it simple with a little salt, pepper, and garlic blend here. Seasoning's been on for about an hour, a little more, going on. Putting these right back in the bacon grease. Smells good. Slice up more of these chops. Nice little crisp fat on the outside. Let's give it a shot. Delicious. Nothing crazy. Salt, pepper, garlic. A lot of people overcook pork because they're working off of old information. Modern grain-fed pork is a lot safer than it was a long time ago. The trichinosis strands that used to infect pigs are basically dead in domestic pork, so USDA has lowered the cooking temp from 165 on pork to 145. That's not always the best tasting, but you don't need to dry it out. Let's go to the pork steak. See how we did. Both very good. Personally, pork steak's way better, way juicier, way better texture. Leave it on there long enough to render that fat down, but don't dry it out. It comes out nice every time. You can get silly with your recipes if you want. Salt, pepper, garlic came out amazing. My opinion, out of the two, pork steak is a really nice change up, and most of the time you're going to get it cheaper than you're getting pork chop. Got this fancy bacon Brussels sprout side we're going to give a go. I mean, of course bacon's going to make Brussels sprouts better. Very nice. I know I said you don't need to get silly with it. Our salt, pepper, garlic right on the basic grilled pork. Tasty enough, good enough. I'd eat that for any meal, anytime. We did get silly with it. Of course we did. So we took a pork chop, we cut a pocket into it, and we stuffed it with mushroom, green onion, and smoked Gouda with bacon. Let's see how we did. That looks pretty good. Oh man, it's going to be a mess. But wow, that's going to be good. That looks incredible. Let's give that a shot. That recipe, worth it. That bacon gouda is perfect in there. The mushroom and the onion come through as well, even just for texture and that cheesy goodness. So I liked the pork chop. I like the pork steak better. Doing something like this is obviously cheating. Obviously, this is the best one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give us a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell to not miss out on what we do next. Subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks a lot for watching.